Welcome to Nerdies. Bitches.
Alright, YouTube, yep, good.
So Becky and Trish is easy for me to eliminate. If we're looking at the impact that the people in the match are having on the industry, even though it was the greatest technical match of the bunch, Gunther Gable is another one that I can take out without a problem.
So Gunther's out, huh?
Gunther's out.
Yeah, he's out for me too because I don't like the name Gunther, if I'm being honest with you.
I figured.
Doesn't hit me right.
FTR versus the Blackpool Combat Club, awesome, yes. But it wasn't for straps, I don't think. So I can eliminate that. I could take out Swerve and Hangman. It was a really good match.
Yes.
It was a really good series in general. Mm-hmm. But, again, it's not for... It was a grudge match, right? So we're coming down to Danielson and MJF was for the title. Mercedes versus Kyrie was for the title. And Ospreay and Omega was for, who's the best in the industry.
Yes.
Now, who do we pick?
I mean, Omega wasn't at 100% for that match.
No.
But then again, he hasn't been 100% in a year and a half. So
accurate.
Guys, who do you like better? Out of those 6 people.
MJF.
Yeah. I mean, I think Kyle, you said it earlier, and I can agree with you. I think that one is the most important. It was for a title, 2 really great talents, and it gave Max the ability to show that he's not just a in and out, quick, chicken shit heel wrestler.
So I will say this. Yes, I agree with that. I think Omega Ospreay would have my vote if Ospreay had premiered last year. If he'd made the jump last year. Yeah. So that match would have more importance in AEW specifically. But also, the fact that Kenny has been in and out consistently kind of makes him winning or losing less impactful to the industry at that particular time. Do we have a consensus?
I think the 60-minute Iron Man match with Bryan Danielson and MJF is the winner. Congratulations on Match of the Year, gentlemen.
I picked that one.
We'll be sending you your no prize soon. We're going to tag MJF.
Yeah.
I want some reaction.
Yeah, please.
Without further ado, I'd like to hand off to my co-host of the Tinfoil Hat Society with Vin and Justin. Vinny, you're up.
Ladies and gentlemen, step into the shadows as we unveil the conspiracy of the year. A journey into the mysterious and unexplained. Tonight, we honor narratives that fuel our collective curiosity from government secrets to extraterrestrial enigmas. So without further ado, let the unveiling begin, and may the conspiracy of the year continue to captivate our imaginations and challenge our understandings. So, the nominees. That was good, right?
That was very good.
Yeah, that was good.
Proud of you. You didn't AI that, right? You wrote that, right? You didn't AI
I wrote that myself, yes.
Oh, I don't believe you.
Listen, prompting is a part of AI, okay?
Just continue.
Anyway.
So, the first one is Taylor Swift is a witch/clone of the Church of Satan's daughter. That one's cool.
I forgot what these were.
Biden is a clone/body double in a mask. And then we have Giants are/were real. Hollow Earth theory. Bermuda Triangle is a hideaway for a breakaway society. And of course, everyone's favorite, hot button topic, Flat Earth. Gentlemen, I leave it to you.
Can we just get flat Earth off the table?
We can
I
get flat.
agree
We
with
can
that.
get flat Earth off the flat table. We can
If
also
I could,
we can also take out the clone theories.
for which
No,
one?
Both.
we could take out the clone Biden. I absolutely agree with the clone Biden could go, because there's no way they're going to clone him and make him do this bad of a job.
Hey, how do you know clones' brains don't stink or not?
I don't know how you take out one clone option and not the other clone option.
We take out both.
I'm not going to fight.
Both
I'm
clones
not
are
going
gonna
to
go.
fight the Taylor one
For me,
coming out.
it's the Giants. Because
I like
winner?
Hollow Earth.
yeah, absolutely. There might be Giants is absolutely
This temple is
They're a great band. I had never heard this. Bermuda Triangle is a hideaway for the elites. I really like this one. I think I'm going to put my money behind this one.
okay. So that's two. We got two opposing votes right now.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Because I voted for Hollow Earth.
Joe says Hollow Earth. I mean, Hollow Earth has kind of been proven with finding that massive ocean underneath that drains in and out of our own ocean.
Yes. Hollow Earth is all but proven, pretty much.
Right.
No one's arguing there's caves. I just don't think there's another. We're not living in a gobstopper like people think we're living in a gobstopper.
Can I just get a quick refresher on the Breakaway Society one?
So a big reason why the compasses and navigation technology doesn't work in the Bermuda Triangle is because they have like that advanced technology that makes our current technology obsolete. And it's like you heard the guy with the Commander Fravor with the Tic Tac. He said his navigation system was going haywire just by being around that UAP, they call it now. So now imagine that in a more grand scale. It's an actual like city-state country, if you will, in the middle of the ocean.
That sounds like a more recent time frame thing. That might also get my vote.
Because think about you can even go back further if you like that one. Think about Amelia Earhart. What if she flew into it and they go, take her out, dude? Take her out. You never know.
Wasn't she a bit more north?
West.
I know she flew by
She
it.
was going west.
West.
Didn't she? She didn't fly by it.
No, not,
No.
I don't think so.
She went the other way.
I definitely saw like a History Channel thing that were like talking about how she was near it, but I hear on the side of you
That was
guys.
talking about it.
Who's that?
Did the
guy
guy
with
with
the
the
hair?
hair that was talking about it?
Well, I listen to everything he says, so probably. Okay, so we have 2 for Breakaway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go with Breakaway 2 because I actually haven't done into that one, the Bermuda Triangle Breakaway Society. I like that.
Okay.
You know, I'd like to change my vote to Giants.
Is it me, Joe?
No. It's not you.
Joe, I thought we bonded this week, bro.
We did bond, but the giant theory, to me, kind of holds more water than because the Hollow Earth theory, as you guys said, has kind of all but been proven. But the giant
I
theory,
said that. You know what? You actually did support me kind of backhandedly because I did say it's been proven. And if I say it goes, it goes.
I'd like to ask a question.
Yes.
Answer.
Joe, if you were thinking of going with the Giant one, why didn't you say that after you heard my vote, before you heard Ben's vote? Because then you could have evened it out 2-2 and he would have been the deciding vote, but instead you waited until something else already won to change your vote.
Well, Joe's a
That
diva.
last-
We all know this.
the last minute academy.
So that puts us at a tie, right?
No.
No.
We got 3 for Bermuda
too.
Triangle Breakaway.
Oh, okay. So Mike. Okay. Breakaway. Okay.
Yeah,
Good
so
breakaway.
Joe switched his vote for
Good.
just so that the world knows that he switched it.
Just so you guys know, it was a trick because the Bermuda Triangle Breakaway Society is Hollow Earth and Giants
Wow, mind blown.
and clones.
Well,
There are plenty of
Pick the
things
winner, I
on
guess.
TV to watch. Joe, what do you think were the best? Here's our man with to binge or not to binge.
This year in television, we had the finale of a demigod, the return of a force-wielding legend, the live-action adaptation of a best-selling video game, the return of one of the greatest crew in science fiction history, a love letter to Edgar Allan Poe, a remake of a comic / video game / movie, and the continuing universe of a popular off-the-wall superhero franchise. The nominees for To Binge or Not to Binge: Loki, the final season; Ahsoka, The Last of Us; Star Trek Picard, the final season; Fall of the House of Usher; Scott Pilgrim Takes Off; and Gen V.
Okay, so let me get out the ones I haven't seen at all. I did not watch House of Usher, so I can't vote on that. Did not watch The Last of Us. And there's at least one more in there that I wasn't really down for. But out of that list, I might have to go Loki right off the bat, unless somebody sells me.
Loki is my vote.
Loki, I had issues with this season. It really wasn't that good. In a pile of Marvel turds that came out this year, I can see that it was good comparatively. That's fine, but it's also like the second season of something. So if we're going to award an award for 2024, I'd like to stay in the lane of what came out this year.
Well, you can't really do that because the final season tells that story. And
it doesn't have to be a brand new thing.
I'm giving you what I am looking at. No, I don't need a text, okay? I'm just letting you know that Loki's not getting a vote for me because
let him know.
You know, it was not that good.
Are you still pondering what will get your vote?
So, like, The Last of Us was incredible. It was a great adaptation. Pedro Pascal did a phenomenal job, but not enough of you watched it, so I know it's not going to get the vote.
Ellie.
Right? So, same thing with Fall of the House of Usher. Incredible horror TV show. Suspenseful. Taking on the classic works of Edgar Allan Poe and telling those stories with a new modern twist. Also, Mark Hamill's performance as like a ridiculously corrupt yet not corrupt lawyer. Jeff's kiss, right? But again, I'm the only fucker who watched it. So for me, I'm giving my vote to Gen V. The Boys is great, and to see a show take place in the same universe using the same set of rules but telling a completely different story with characters that are, you know, like closer to your normal, you know, relatable characters, because like I can't fucking relate to Homelander or any of the seven. I understand that's how they're written. We're not supposed to. But like I can understand the point of view of these powered people, the younglings trying to make it in their world and realizing how corrupt and fucked up it is to begin with. So absolutely Gen V is getting my vote.
I just hearing them, having not seen most of them, but knowing the way you guys, we've talked about them as a group, and also all the stuff that I've seen online and just the clips of the things that I have seen, I would say that my vote would come down to 3. And funny enough, it's the 2 that Justin mentioned. So The Last of Us and Gen V, and then Loki for me, because that was one of the ones I saw all the way through, and it was the best of the ones that I saw all the way through. So for me, it's between those 3, and I think just to be a pain in the ass, I'm going to go The Last of Us, even though I didn't see it, so that once again, there's 3 different votes.
So Vin, where do you stand?
So I recently watched Picard, and I gotta tell you, I loved it. I was enthralled by it. Top 6 show I've seen this year. I would say, and I said it now. I've seen Loki and 80% of Gen V, and I've seen all The Last of Us. Kyle, what'd you vote for?
Last of Us.
The Last of Us? Okay, I'm going to go with The Last of Us also. Because I actually saw that one all the way through. I enjoyed it. Beb enjoyed it. She's the best. I love her.
Okay. I'm going to pull a Joe then. Because I would have voted Last of Us had any of you fucking watched it anyway. So, Last of Us.
Okay.
I'm glad I swayed you with my monologue.
The Fake Award goes to The Last of Us.
Nice.
I'm just going to wait to watch it until they put out the remastered version. I mean,
There's no DLC.
I get it. Video game
I've
pun.
seen that reference. Speaking of video game puns, every year a multitude of new games are released, but few years seem to have this many come out that could easily be held aloft as the best of the bunch, as 2023 had. Multiple all-time contenders, in fact. Come with us now, as we have a mega happy Bukaki game of time award edition. So, the nominees are Super Mario RPG, Nintendo and Arte Piazza, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Capcom, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Respawn Studios, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Nintendo Entertainment Planning and Development, Starfield, Bethesda Studios, Baldur's Gate 3 from Larian Studios, and finally, Spider-Man 2 from Insomniac/PlayStation Studios. I've actually played, I can't even say half of these. I only played a handful of these, and some of the demos of the other one. I'd have to go Spider-Man 2. That's as emotional as the first one. Follows through the story of the first two beautifully, and even though it doesn't have all the bells and whistles you'd like for it to have, you'd want New Game Plus available right away so you can just keep playing the damn thing. The Spider-Man series is one of those few that where you buy the game, you get the whole game, and it's in pristine condition, and you don't have to pay extra for costumes, and most of the DLC is gratis anyway, and it's gorgeous, and it's one of the best versions of the Venom story ever. And Kraven. They made Kraven incredible. Unlike this fucking movie's gonna be. Thoughts?
Okay. Did you play Zelda?
No.
Okay. Knowing the relationship that I've had with video games for the last several years, I want to take up the least amount of time as everybody talking about this category. So I'm just going to say I'm picking Zelda because of what I heard about it. So, there you go.
I have played 0 of the games, and I'm kind of going off of kind of a similar thing like Kyle said. But my vote will go to Spider-Man 2, because I hear that game is absolutely beautiful.
Vin?
So I'm in the midst of playing Starfield. My friend spoiled me on the ending, and it sounds dumb, but I'm still going to see it through. Never played any Zeldas ever. I have played the first Spider-Man. Yeah. I'm a dweeb, bro. What do you want me to do?
Dude.
I know. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. And I don't remember the last couple ones, so I'm gonna go with Starfield because I'm currently playing it and I'm enjoying it.
You're a twat.
No, I'm all cock and balls.
I
This
do like the Bethesda. I like that.
all right. This category really tough for me. I absolutely love the Spider-Man series. Those first 2 games were incredible. But my fandom runs Legend of Zelda. And Tears of the Kingdom. Gorgeous. And bringing in the mechanic of being able to fuse things together to create shit. Like, people are making Gundams in fucking Legend of Zelda. Yeah, I can't vote against that. But because Vinny split this fucking 3 ways. I'm
How
gonna
about
go.
3 ways?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna vote Super Mario RPG: Legend of the Seven Stars because I'm currently playing the remake. It's my all-time favorite Super Nintendo game, and this way I don't have to vote against anything I love, but we'll still get a winner out of this category.
That's dumb. You should have just voted for Zelda and made Vinny pick between the two.
No.
Alright.
So with
No, he doesn't have to.
no, I don't.
Whatever.
So with 2 votes,
Spider-Man 2 just wins.
Spider-Man 2 wins with 2
wins
votes.
with 2 votes, I
Yeah.
guess.
This is classic Nerdies here.
So classic.
Spite, and more spite.
Well, this is a peek behind the curtain, folks.
This is usually our process.
You know, I speak from the heart, and what do I get? Piss in my eye.
No, you didn't get piss in your eye. I just said you split the vote early, so I wasn't. Of course, I would vote Zelda, but I didn't want to vote and make this decision yours. You already voted, right? I'm not
But
gonna.
you didn't want to give me the power?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
No, because
Yes.
no matter what,
Yes.
the outcome was going to be Spider-Man anyway.
Why?
Because you wouldn't have voted for Legend of Zelda because you've never played any of the games. You have no connection to it.
Yeah, but my little brother loves Zelda. I would have picked Zelda, but we're far gone now. We
Well, you
can't
should have
go
picked it in
back.
the fucking first place then, bitch.
I was being honest.
You know,
Alright.
Oh.
Alright.
Neither here nor there.
So, the next is
the next
me,
would,
right?
the next would be no. The next is because science.
It's funny that this didn't follow the conspiracies.
Counteracting.
Yeah, because this year in science we have triumphs from archaeology, astronomy, medicine, math, kind of weird astronomy, and technology.
It's fun, you'll see.
Our first nominee is the oldest wooden structure ever discovered. It is 480,000 years old in Zambia. The second nominee is the James Webb Space Telescope. Third is gene editing cured 100 people of sickle cell disease. Fourth nominee is India's Chandrayaan 3, their first moon landing on the lunar South Pole. We had Calcita Johnson and Nakia Jackson proving Pythagorean's theorem. Our next nominee is NASA releasing a major report on UFOs and appointed a UFO research chief. And our last nominee is for Sony creating the access controller made for people with disabilities.
Okay. I just want to come out of the gate on this one. I feel very strongly, in particular, that how many people did you say were cured of sickle cell, Joe?
100.
100.
100.
100.
Yeah. That's a big enough number, and a disease that's been around for fucking ever. And I know some people that had that. For me to think that that is the most important breakthrough on the list.
That was neck and neck for me. That's right up there with the Webb telescope.
The James Webb
telescope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking on, like, what's the grandiousness of this discovery. And while, sure, we've already had the Hubble for a while, you look at it, it's like going from the PlayStation 1 to the PS5. What we're seeing now. Now, the only reason I would go with that over gene editing, which is, as you said, very helpful for those people, going to be very helpful for a lot of folks, it's scarier. It's very scary, gene editing. It's one of those Jurassic Park type things where I have a feeling we're going to abuse it. It's a lot harder to abuse images from space than it is gene editing. that's the only reason I will go with the James E. Webb.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Webb as well.
I was between Webb and the two girls from high school proving Pythagorean's theorem, because that's just insane. That theory has been around for so many years, and these two girls from high school.
It's been around for a minute.
Yeah, a little bit. Been around for a little bit.
But that's an achievement in itself. All of them are so good.
Vote or die, bitch.
But
pass your vote to me.
Gene editing, curing people of this disease that's something that could help benefit humanity. So the gene editing will get my vote.
Not to be a dick, but it only cured 100 people. How many thousands of people have that fucking disease?
So far, it's cured 100 people.
It's like being the cool. No, I'm not going to quote it. It's bad. Anyway,
how many people did the space telescope cure? 0?
Completely different lines of science there, Pumpkin.
I don't know.
Well, you can look at the stars and say, "Whoa."
Yeah, but they found planets that upon further inspection now with the Webb show signs of life.
So they found planets that have plants that, when consumed, would cure sickle cell?
I'm just saying, man.
So ready to throw down.
Vinny, this is on you.
I just want Vinny to vote because it's tied 2-2.
I'm gonna vote for the telescope because Kyle feels so strongly, and I just want him to feel this moment. I win.
Now I know how Joe feels. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
The winner is the James Webb.
Telescopes are dope, dude.
Telescopes are
They
dope.
are.
The images are amazing.
They are tight. They are tight. That's why this is the only award show that matters, folks.
Mr.
I was
Hauser.
actually pretty sure that was going to win. That's why I went first.
Mr.
Admirable vote.
Mr. Hauser, if you will.
What's up?
Please, get it, son.
Oh. This year in cinema, like many before it, was primarily defined by sequels and remakes. The men in these films, portraying everything from fully clothed, brilliant scientists to shirtless, sweaty slabs of beef. These actors all managed to knock their roles out of the park. Here are your nominees for Get It, Son! Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer.
Boo.
Chris Pratt for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Overrated.
Keanu Reeves for John Wick Chapter 4. Lakeith Stanfield for Haunted Mansion. Zac Efron for The Iron Claw. Timothy Chalamet for Wonka. And Dave Bautista for Knock at the Cabin.
All right. There's something magical about Timothy Chalamet. Like, I think he is an actual magical creature. Like, it's not a man-crushy thing. Like, it's not weird like that. But there's, like, he has this fucking aura about him that he's magic.
Yeah.
That's not who I'm voting for. But he's in consideration for me. I just wanted to...
He's got the it factor, would you say?
I don't even know if it's the it factor. There's just something about him that draws people in.
I'm just saying, Timothy, if you want your dick sucked...
No, I don't want to suck
saying
your
you have to
dick.
take
No,
it.
that's not
Well,
it.
what are you going to take there, man?
I just want to fucking...
Come on,
I'd
we're
like
all
to
having a
hang...
good time.
Like, I'd like
Look
to
at that look in
know...
his eyes.
I want it... No,
The first
it's
thing
not
he
the...
brought up was
It is
Chalamet.
not the
I'm
dick
not
sucking.
going to vote for him. I'm not going to vote for him, but I feel the need to talk about how whimsical he is.
Listen,
he's a man elf.
there's-
I need to talk about him.
There's
I'm not gonna vote
none
for
of these
him.
men,
I want to fuck him.
except
I
for
wanna at least
Lakeith
kiss him, that's what you're
Stanfield,
saying.
would I have sex with.
You wouldn't fuck Pratt?
No. His presence...
Except for Lakeith Stanfield. I like that you quantified none of these men except
Lakeith Stanfield. Pratt's... I'm over Pratturated. I don't want any more Pratt. I don't want Pratt on me, in me, around me, anywhere.
I think you're prattling right now.
No.
That's what you're
So-
doing.
Zac Efron with the new jawline?
Zac Efron's my vote. Right? I love me some Zac Efron. I love professional wrestling. And, like, just the physical transformation that man had to go through in order to play that role.
How's his performance?
It's fantastic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was your favorite scene?
It was the scene, actually, with him and his brothers in the field doing the work, and then their father came out.
Oh, stuff in the trailer.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, there we go. Considering how emotionally he had to cry over a dying raccoon, and he really fucking won me in those moments. I'm going Pratt. I don't give a shit if he's in everything. I'm gonna go Pratt.
Even that's the only movie I saw out of him.
Jesus
and
Christ, Joe.
boy,
Wait, I thought you
I
watched...
teared up.
You didn't watch Haunted Mansion?
Oh, actually, no, I did watch Haunted Mansion. Yes, I did.
And he forgot about it.
I
He
did.
fucking forgot about it.
That's why he's not voting for that.
Yeah, I vote for Pratt.
Sell out.
You want me to go, or do you want to go?
Go ahead, Vin.
Me, I'm Pratt.
Me? I'm going to go Pratt as well. I think, Justin, you're right, though, about, what's his face? Efron.
Yeah.
I think of Mickey Rourke with the wrestler.
Yeah.
It's not just, like, working out. Like, you got to do the shit.
Yeah. That's why you should have voted for him and not went for Pratt, who's going to take every movie role ever now because he's won a Nerdies Award.
Well, he's going to play The Rock in The Rock biopic.
Kyle, what's your vote?
Wait, what is the count right now?
Oh,
It's two for Pratt.
It's three Pratt.
Oh, so what the fuck does it matter?
I just want to hear who you would vote for.
Yeah, I like your voice.
Well, I was torn between Efron and Chalamet. And I was going to basically go with whoever was leading out of those two. So, one for his effort and full body transformation, and the other one for
being magical.
Making me feel the complete opposite way that I felt when I saw Johnny Depp's version of Willy Wonka.
Ooh, good.
So yeah.
Right.
So Chris Pratt wins.
Add another
I
thing
also
to
gotta give
fucking
it to Pratt for the person saying "fuck" in the MCU.
He didn't say that, Joe. Like he was written to say that. So like, thank the people that wrote the script.
It wasn't written. It wasn't written that way. That was an ad lib.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
See, I'm behind the scenes crazy.
I sit corrected.
And I did cry. My God, did I cry?
Like it does.
Oh my God, did I cry?
Okay, what's going on?
Number 6.
Whether they were portraying a complete badass, the princess they've always wanted to be, or just experience a life-altering existential crisis, these women have come to entertain, topping box office charts and helping to empower a whole new generation of strong-ass women. These nominees will have you say, "You go, girl." Margot Robbie for Barbie, Brie Larson for The Marvels, Haley Steinfeld for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Karen Gillan, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Michelle Rodriguez, Dungeons and Dragons. I can't remember the full title of that fucking movie.
Honor Among Thieves.
That's it.
Yes.
Haley Bailey, The Little Mermaid, and Melissa Barrera from Scream 6.
I gotta say, this is the category I've seen the most things.
Yay, Joe. That's good.
I am torn between Margot Robbie and what was the third one you said? I can't remember.
Haley
No,
Steinfeld.
Karen Gillan. I meant to say fourth.
Yeah.
I'm torn between these two.
Karen Gillan was great. But, like,
I might have.
Barbie was fucking incredible.
Barbie was incredible.
I've watched
she
it.
was great in it.
I've watched it 3 times now.
The only reason I'll say Karen Gillan is because she transforms herself when she's Nebula. She, not just the makeup, obviously, but she is such a different individual, and you believe it every time. And I'd say with Barbie, not that Margot Robbie did a bad job, but most of what was really interesting about that movie was the script. She serviced the script incredibly, like everyone in that movie.
Listen.
They nailed the script.
That fucking scene with her and the older woman on the park bench,
Yeah.
where it is heartbreaking.
Really emotional. It's really,
it draws
deep stuff.
Right.
Very deep stuff. But every time Nebula hears Rocket's alive and does that little like stutter and like Ben, dude, just talking about it, I'm getting emotional.
Sure. Good movie.
So yeah, that's why
And
I'm killing it.
I'm gonna have to. I'm going Barbie. I'm a Barbie boy.
Hey man, that's enough. I don't need to know.
I'm also going Margot for Barbie. I can't not vote for Barbie with the household of women that I have.
I'll go for Barbie. Sounds like perfume.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Nebula.
No, it's tied.
All right, John, you know, Joe.
I agree.
Ooh, out of all the people to land on last.
Well, Margot, I didn't see Barbie, so I wasn't going to vote for Barbie. Both Haleys were really good
Sure.
in their roles. Like, but Karen Gillan's character, the way she took that character, even just in the third movie, her arc in the third one.
Her arc in the third one relies a lot on the arc the characters had through the entire film series, though.
But it's been amazing.
Well, yeah, but again, it's needed all the other films to help tell that story. Not shitting on it. Fucking Karen Gillan's my favorite part of that movie.
Yeah, but Barbie only had one to do it. Yeah.
Well, Barbie's built off of like 70, 80 years of kids playing with the same toy. Like they all have baggage coming into them.
Marvel Comics has been around for longer than a fucking decade too, pal. So,
Yeah.
Joe.
It's not like Barbie was born out of the ether, is all I'm saying.
No, I agree, but it is its first movie.
I think you already said
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Doesn't mean you
Do
can't.
it, Joe.
If I had an earlier vote, I actually.
Bravdo, for
Joe,
someone
do it.
who's always on my ass about time, you are the longest motherfucker to vote.
If I had an earlier vote, it would have
Finish him.
been Haley.
But you don't, dude.
You're the forced.
Tiebreaker.
You're the forced vote.
Come on, Milton.
Come on.
Make
I
Justin
will
mad
be
and
voting for
vote.
Karen Gillan.
Yes.
Why are you on me?
I'm not. I didn't.
Not
see
you.
Barbie.
Not you. Him. Beanie Boy over there.
Beanie Boy.
Oh,
Because
speaking of which, you're up, kid. Or no, never mind. Kyle's up. My bad.
All right. Wait, this is okay.
Yes.
In a year marred by failed products, environmental tragedies, lawsuits, and ugly old white guys, these shit stains stink it up worse than all the rest. Here are your nominees for douche of the year. 1. Donald Trump. 2. Elon Musk. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. George Santos. Norfolk Southern, which was the train derailment in Ohio. The CEO of Titan Submersible. And Russia for the attacks on Ukraine.
You make it so hard.
can I go first?
Sure.
I think anyone that deliberately takes a dump on someone's head gets my vote.
Yeah.
I'll go there first.
Sex trafficking is really fucking bad.
So
It's not good.
It's really bad. Murdering a lot of people by invading their country, though.
Absolutely.
I gotta vote for that one.
Also,
I have to vote for that one too.
yeah.
Yeah. Borderline genocide beats scatter. Yeah.
Was that 3 votes for Russia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, mysteriously, our YouTube connection is going to shut down after that.
No, we didn't.
No,
say
we're
anything
still green.
about Gaza.
We're still
nothing about Israel or Gaza, so we're safe.
Yeah. My vote was going to be for VKM. for a similar reason, reading that one story, I almost threw up in my mouth. The story that Vinny referenced.
It turned my fucking stomach. I couldn't eat for like hours after reading that. But like, yes,
Yeah.
He's a horrible human.
killing thousands of people, bad.
Yeah, like every one of those nominees was
All bad.
deplorable.
There's all bad.
Yeah,
they're all
very,
at different
very, very
fucking
bad.
levels of bad.
Yeah.
Nearly inciting World War III. I'm pretty sure you're douche of the year. So yeah, comes down to Putin. I'd say Putin.
Now it's our dear Vin, our dear sweet boy Vin.
I'm all man here. So let me go into this by saying, ladies and gentlemen, we honor a mind that seamlessly journeys through pop culture, comic sagas, and video game realms. As we unveil the Nerd of the Year, we celebrate not just an individual, but a living testament to the force of fandom. May the Nerd of the Year continue to inspire us all in this epic adventure.
I have to say something, Vin. That was amazing, by the way.
Because he used
Thanks.
fucking
Look, because
chat
you're familiar
GPT.
with my audio, and I'm getting good at it because
That was
I have
really good.
I have over a half an hour plus of audio recording, and I'm getting good. Because anyway, nominees: Ryan Reynolds, a fella I found on Twitter called Aldershot Shipyards; Hayden Christensen, Henry Carvel, Jeremy Renner, and my dear close friend Tom Henry.
All these nominees are great, but Jeremy
And you're in
Renner.
it? Go ahead.
Jeremy Renner almost fucking died, and fought his way back from it, and was doing like a fucking dance commercial. So
Yeah.
like,
He came out to the People's Choice over the weekend.
yeah,
Wasn't he?
He screwed out.
Well, I thought it was heroic too because he was digging someone's car out.
yeah,
Wasn't
He
he?
was going to help his nephew.
yeah.
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 So like,
That's why he was my last minute guy I put on the list. I was like, wait, he was doing a good deed.
so
Out of
yeah,
this list,
Renner's got it for me.
Renner.
I'll vote Renner.
Let's get the clean sweep. We got other votes.
Want to have your opinion heard, Kyle?
It doesn't matter.
Just make your vote. Why is it so hard? Just be like,
Why do you guys have such a hard time with how like these? You guys all agree you should reserve your votes for the end.
no,
right?
I want
Like,
to hear
we
what
don't
your
know, really.
opinion is.
But you do. When you're the third person saying the same person, then you know. Do you
So
agree
I
with
think
other
what he's
people?
saying, Kyle, if I may, because I'm showcasing this one, I think my vote's worth 2. So I'm going to vote for my friend Tom Henry because he's a Comic-Con aficionado. He dresses up in like different sequenced outfits with his kids. And
Super
yeah,
nerdy.
his office space is nuts. He's got stormtrooper helmets, lightsaber. Joe would cream in his pants.
Super nerdy, super cool, and it's nice to see someone from the streets get nominated for the award. But
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner almost died.
So it's
Well,
also
three-
nice that
3-2.
it's also nice that since we established one of us can have 2 votes, I'm also going to establish that one of us can split their votes in half. So I'm giving half to each of the people that have already gotten votes. So with 3.5 votes, Jeremy Renner for the win.
Nice.
I'll allow it.
Well done.
You're on the
But I
nice.
don't know what's happening anymore.
You may win this one, Kyle.
Mike, it's on you.
Movies. Movies. Sweet fucking mercy, do we love movies here. We tend to love an eclectic spectrum of them. And boy, was this past year accommodating on that varied goal. This is our list of the genre's best for 2023. This is the one above all. We have, from Warner Brother Pictures, Barbie. From Columbia Sony, Across the Spider-Verse. Marvel Studios / Disney, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Universal Studios, Knock at the Cabin. Also from Universal Studios, Renfield. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Paramount Pictures, and Dungeons & Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves, also from Paramount Pictures. We'll commence the voting. As much as I enjoyed, and I'm pretty sure, I saw all of these. This is the only one where I've seen all the things involved. I will have to go with Across the Spider-Verse, because it's really hard to top what they did in the first Spider-Verse movie, but damn, do I think they did it. Night-night.
It's a hard toss-up for me between Ninja Turtles and Spider-Verse. A Mutant Mayhem was like someone used a time machine to watch all of us play with our Turtles figures and then made a movie out of it. But like the continuing story of Spider-Verse and pulling from one of my favorite comic runs. Except I'm still pissed that there's no Moreland or anything. But hey, whatever. It's a small hang up.
One day.
And like all the Spider-Mans they get in there. Peter Parked Car showing up.
What? Why is it we thought of the same one right away?
Yeah. So like Spider-Verse is getting it, but it's like a hair on a frog's ass close.
Okay. Who's got a vote they want to throw out there that's not Spider-Verse?
I'll go. Guardians 3. I cried. It's cool. I'm a man. I cried during a movie. It's fine. Let it sink in, everyone. I know you all look up to me in such a way. And yes, I cried during a movie. And that's all.
I mean, most people have to look down at you.
Well, I know you guys metaphorically look up to me as the big, strong guy. Here's my wing. You guys are under it. I protect you. I've saved you many times, and I make you feel safe, which is important. But it's also important to be in touch with your feelings. So, yes, I cried during the movie. That's all. And that's my choice.
I always saw you as like a stealthy, speedy scout, but okay, sure.
Well, I don't limit myself to one decree, but thank you.
Justin, your description of Ninja Turtles was spot on for me. Ninja Turtles gets my vote. That brought me back. I did not finish Across the Spider-Verse yet.
Yeah, just to be clear, you gave praise to Ninja Turtles but picked Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Spider-Verse has 2 votes.
Yes.
Spider-Verse has 3 votes.
Okay.
Because when we did this, it's been a little while since we did one of these. Into the Spider-Verse wasn't an option. Like, we didn't do this. This particular show was on hiatus when that came out. So this is getting the award for both of them together.
Let's see what you did there.
Yeah.
That's righteous.
That's an award show.
Happy.
So that's all 10.
Crowd claps.
Congratulations.
So we're definitely tagging all the winners, right, on social media.
Yeah, Joe.
That's definitely a thing we're gonna do, right?
Yeah, send me all the winners, and I'll tag them on the Twitter.
You weren't taking notes, Joe. Come on, man. I wasn't taking notes either.
No. But Justin, no.
What, Justin? Yeah, of course Justin did. Justin does all the fucking work around
I know
here.
everything offhand. Just ask me.
Who's closing the show?
We're just normal closing, right?
Do we?
As well.
Should we?
Closing.
Yeah, it's like it's an award show. So like, I'll do
Mike
this.
does it.
Ready? Tonight's awards were brought to you by sinfulcreationsbyjustin.com and nerdities.myspreadshop.com, where you can get a sweet shirt like this
Or
one.
this hat?
Oh, nice tats. Sorry.
Thanks.
Yeah. And that's all I really need to say. So
That's it.
the opinions of the Nerdies crew are the most important in the world. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Because of the end of civilization, the Clamp Cable Network now leaves the air. We hope you have enjoyed our programming, but more importantly, we hope you have enjoyed life.